What's up, guys? J Money here, and welcome back to a new episode of Game Chat. It's been, first of all, I like to say it's been at least a few weeks since we've last had any videos. I apologize for the break, this unexpected break. I just moved into an apartment with my older sister, Jasmine. This apartment, and if you remember in a few streams, I was looking to move into apartments. I did get one apartment. Me and my sister did find one apartment, but the rent was like crazy expensive, because they wanted like 2 months rent in 1 month, and for 1 month's rent it was like $11.50. And here's the thing: currently I actually was paying off student loans, and I paying off school debt to school and on everything, and actually that is something I'm still doing today, which I'm still doing now. I'm working on that. I kind of am working on that, but I kind of am trying. But right now it is struggle. It is a struggle. But that's one of the things is now. But yeah, me and my older sister, we just moved into this recent apartment. Just moved into an apartment just about a couple weeks ago, and the rent is actually not as crazy, and it's not as demanding as what is not as expensive as what those apartments wanted. It made much more perfect. It made much more sense, and isn't much bank breaking. But so yeah, that's one of the things is in terms of doing stuff like, say, for example. But am I still going to be having Smash Ultimate? Am I still having? But I know if you guys are wondering if there's questions about this. One of the things is I like to talk about is about the Smash Ultimate giveaway. I know you guys are probably this is the announcement where there are going to be more prizes. The thing is, one of the things is right now, I kind of me trying to try at least do more prizes and stuff. Right now, I'm probably kind of in a figures. It's kind of the thing is right now, I don't know if I could, even I want to, but right now I like to at least explain this part is at least in terms of the stuff with money, because a lot of this stuff is pretty much me doing this myself. Is pretty much by myself. It's pretty much something I want to do. Is kind of like, sort of in a way, at least get at least my idea of at least building at least hype around the game. Is me primarily just bringing hype to Smash Ultimate, especially how big this is, because every character is in the game. There's a lot of stages. There's pretty much a lot of stuff that we talk about and wanted, and one of the big things is right now is, but one of the things is kind of the challenge there is right now I pretty much have to put a good amount of money aside. And I know to the very young viewers, this is new to any of like my young viewers who are basically in high school or is going to be doing college very soon, or at least you're about to come out of college very soon. One of the things is when you're an adult, and if you get your own apartment, if you have your own apartment, or anyone in general, and this is one of the things you have to do, And one of the things is you have to have a budget. And for me, at least, I have a budget of my own, and I have to at least, I have a budget, and pretty much you have to have a budget. Have a budget, and also number 18 is build credit. Speaking of which, when you turn 18, if you gonna get your own apartment, one of the things that you need to have is credit. So, have to have is credit. Just to let you know. And is have credit, and if you don't know, and one of the things is, so I recommend is you get a credit card, put at least, and I know, and whatever you think about credit cards, whatever you do, don't think it's, since you have a credit card, it's free money. It's not. You're pretty much don't. It's not. You have to pay it back. And here's the thing: if you try at least, plus one, there's limits. There's also a lot of things. Is one of the things is you have to build credit. You also have to build. You have to build credit. You also have to plan and make a budget. And these are general priority things, like general priority stuff. Like, you have to do this. This is something you have to do, and I say that because I pretty much, anyway, am doing that now, and I kind of had to do it myself. And I have to do it. I did it myself when I was living with my parents. Myself and with my parents and whatnot. So I was living with my parents, and I'm doing that now. I can at least explain to you at least a budget I have, and I know, and I'm sorry that this part is kind of bummerish, and I'm talking about this in pretty much a Smash video, but at least I give you guys an understanding of what's going on with me right now, and what probably is going to be what's going to happen in the next few months, because you guys probably will see a lot of things. But I want to at least give you guys the understanding of if pretty much, I know when you, after watching this video, probably certain parts you're probably thinking to yourself is, oh, okay, you're doing this, oh, okay, you're doing this for money. And here's the thing, I'm not trying to do, the YouTube thing is not, I don't think about the money and ad revenue and all that stuff. Because one of the things is pretty much I have to have like pretty much 1 billion watch hours and pretty much have to get 1,000 subscribers, and I'm not even focused on that area. When we get to that area, then we can we can discuss that part when that time frame comes. But for now, I'm at least giving you guys at least what's going on with me and what my channel is pretty much in general. What's the idea right now? And that's the idea going on right now, is pretty much I have my own bills, my own debt. I have my own bills, I have budgets, I have to pay off debts myself, and why not? So one of the things I'll like to start off is right now, for example, at least look at my budget, my monthly budget. At least give you guys what my monthly budget is. For example, out of the $935 rent me and my sister have to pay in total, I pay $400. My sister, since she makes more money than me, since she works at a car dealership, she's paying off at least the lion's share of rent. Me, I pay $50. I paid $50 a month for the Wi-Fi bill because it's actually in my name. It's in my name. It could be my sister's name, but she owes money to Spectrum from a long time ago, and I'm surprised she hasn't. I don't know why she hasn't tried to pay it back, because I don't know why she doesn't want to try to pay it back, but she actually worked at Time Warner and this is some stuff from like a long time ago. I don't want to get into that story, but Anyway, I also pay for my phone bill, which is $47.50 a month, and it's basically just trying to pay off a phone, which is like pay off my cell phone, current cell phone, not anything else like that. And I have a life insurance plan through my job, which is $42.37 a month. And that's taken out of my checking account automatically. I also have a Spotify payment, and also I have a Spotify Premium, which I pay $10 a month for. So in total of basically the stuff I guarantee to pay off, it's currently $549.87 total, and that's pretty much. And then I also have, outside of that, I also have my own student loan payment. I also have my own student loan payments, my school payments. I have 2 school payments. I also have to pay student loan debt, which starts this month. And third and finally, I also have to pay. And then third and finally, I actually need to do this. Pretty much, I gotta get this part taken care of as soon as possible. And that is starting off on paying off my PayPal credit account, which is like paying off PayPal, which is credit, which is a credit line through company PayPal company, through the PayPal company. So I actually have to pay that off. I got work to start paying that off eventually. Work to pay that off eventually, because I've been focused on all this stuff with school and with living with my current living arrangements and such. So in total, and it is something you have to do, and it's something I actually have to do, and I get paid weekly. So on average, you're paid 4 times. On average, you're pretty much paid at least 4 times a month if you work weekly. 5 if depends on the month. 5 times a month. But on average, 4 times a month. So on average, every week I have to put aside a total of $137.47 a week. No joke, that is literally how much I have to spend. That's how much I actually have to put aside every week. To at least and most of it's just to make sure I have paid off most of the other expenses and then my rent. And then the other $400 rent. And then whatever else is left from there, pretty much is how much I have left in total. In general, that's how much I have left in my current paycheck, and I have to pay in my current paycheck. From my current paycheck, which pretty much is my own free money, which is pretty much free money. And it's not a lot. So, and right now my current bill is actually not a lot. My current paychecks is pretty much I kind of been making a little less because recently I have had to deal with. I actually have as a health insurance, which is provided by a company, but I have to pay at least a certain premium, and premium is kind of more than I am. It's kind of takes out a good chunk of my. It was a really kind of significant chunk of the paycheck I have. So I need to speak to our HR representative, which I actually have her number, and I actually need to call this number as soon as I can when this video is done. And I'm going to call, and I need to, and I will call her when this is done. But this is something I actually need to do, and pretty much plus one of the things to probably do is actually work probably at least work overtime and at least work weekends. So yeah, there won't be a lot of weekend streams next coming month, but I will try at least. But there will be something. But I'll at least make sure videos are happening, at least content through this channel is gonna come through, and that's what's gonna happen. In terms of me and Smash, one of the things I am working on is I'm actually gonna be trying to do is I'm probably gonna have a lot of, you probably will see a lot from streams is donation goals, and here's the thing about donations on stream. All of the donations pretty much just helps me. Is pretty much just to make sure I don't have to worry about a lot of, at least a lot of the stuff in terms of donations. It basically generally helps me out with streams, and then if there's anything going on like showing interest in a tournament, it's pretty much goes through, and other things pretty much is general stuff in terms of like helping out, trying to improve quality of streams. It helps like buy new equipment. If I want to go to a tournament, then I'll let you guys know when something like that happens. So, but other than that, it is pretty much me. But other than that, it is generally money going towards a stream. It's just generally me putting money is just going towards equipment. So a lot of the things that I'm actually going to be going through right now is actually at least whatever there are some new stuff I'm actually going to be putting. I actually want to actually obtain, and some equipment I kind of do want to get, and actually will make things easier. Make things actually a whole lot easier and more not as complicated when I actually do this. For example, because I'm going to be trying to do is one of the things I want to do is play more games outside of Smash, because in terms of like because in terms of me playing Smash, sometimes you play Smash for at least a couple hours and then you pretty much get annoyed by a lot. Then pretty soon you're dealing with pretty much the type of players that pretty much just play the game just to be, who have play styles that are very annoying. B rolls around everywhere, like consistently rolls, which is why one of the things I'm looking like about Smash Ultimate is rolling is going to be scaled, because finally I don't have to work. I'm like, I can pretty much try at least, I can pull off an roll leads is guaranteed now, because one of the things that generally pisses me off is trying to deal with basically mostly a bunch of link mains who consistently roll on For Glory. Is the For Glory links who roll over and over again, throws bombs, projectiles, to the point where this is in my faith trying to treat this game like this is Dark Souls. So thank God that's going to be one of the things I'm going to be wanting to end very soon, because at least in terms of Smash, in terms of gameplay, actually. But other than that, so yeah, it's like, because you can play, because you can handle dealing with stuff like that for like 2 hours, then it's gonna come where you actually, I'm at least, you can do it for so long, you pretty much stop, and to a point where you pretty much just stop playing this game in general. You just want to And in certain cases, I right now do not want to punch holes in through any of my equipment. Because right now I already have a keyboard where right now the spacebar is kind of half the spacebar is gone to shit because I just pretty much smashed the fuck with it with my controller. So, and I really don't feel like breaking any more equipment. So, right now that's one of the things basically about in general my current issue right now. For example, one of the main things I'm focusing on now is of course one of the newest things is of course Tri-Leased. So there are other games I'll probably at least make which I'll look into in terms of playing those games. There are a lot of games I do want to try out. For example, a lot of games I want to try out. For example, Fallout 76. Among other games, I actually did speak about games I want to try out and play in my E3 2018 Pass or Play video, which I have. Check that out, and you know games I'm interested in. Also, if you have any games that you're interested in seeing me play or try out, let me know. I'll look into it and try it. At least, because one of the things I want to do is at least have variety. Let's have variety and playthroughs, at least outside of Smash. Because sometimes you'll get used to Smash. Other times you just pretty much at a point you just want to Smash. Either pretty much want to punch holes in the wall, and you realize this is a new apartment. You can't punch holes in the wall, or rage, or try to rage and why not? So a lot of stuff is kind of just fluff. It's just pretty much. So one of the things is pretty much. Everything's kind of like damage control sometimes, if you think about it. So, but yeah, it's, but other than that, so anyways, other than that, one of the things is, so yeah, that's one of the things about my, kind of like what my situation is, what things am I going to be making donation goals, pretty much generally, I'm looking for an adapter so I can actually connect multiple USB devices, a multi-USB port adapter. Plus, I think the USB. There are two types. There's a USB 2.0 and a USB 3.0, and both of them I saw for like $30. Both of them like $30 each. I'm probably going to try to get a new webcam. When I actually do get this new USB port, I'll actually get a new webcam. One of these I actually work on is a new webcam. Right now, Office Depot is actually doing a sale for a Logitech C920 webcam, and you can actually get that for $49. $49, but then there's plus tax, so, and then tax is like, together it's like $50 something, and in general it's $62 at Best Buy. So that's going to be one donation goal I'm gonna at least do. And I just to let you know, a lot of this stuff is pretty much just like I said, donations. I don't encourage you guys to just donate a crazy amount of money, because the minimum donation goal is on my streams is $1. You can just donate $1. Donate $1. You can donate $1, $5, $10, whatever. Anything you want to donate and help, that's fine with me. I'm not asking for like I'm not asking you to just donate like $5. That's like usually minimum is like $5, but usually I'm kind of like $1 is best. Like bits, you donate through bits, and Monoverse. It's anything is fine with me. Just do what you but yeah, that's pretty much all of general things about what's going on with me. And I will be streaming I'll be streaming probably on Sunday. I'll be back on Sunday because on Sunday is one of these I want to at least because if you don't know, this weekend is Evo. This weekend is Evo, and so if you don't know what Evo is, well, actually I think you guys know what Evo is. Pretty much the World Series of fighting game tournaments. And also there's E3 is also known as is kind of fighting game E3 is fighting game E3, the E3 of fighting games, because also announced fighting games. They also kind of announced stuff to fighting games or anything like updates in general. It's a lot of stuff comes out from there. So I kind of want to watch that to see if there is there going to be any big games, like for example, because I wanted big names, I want to find out is if there is certain things that could be happening. There could be a chance, there could be MK11, Mortal Kombat 11 could be an update to Dragon Ball FighterZ, new DLC characters. It could, Street Fighter 5 might show off the G reveal trailer and maybe a preview for Sagat and who knows, any other characters like Saddam, Sea Viper, and who knows. I want to see what it could be. I want to see if there's. I kind of hope that maybe Nintendo, I don't know if Smash will do anything, but show off maybe if Nintendo does this or not. But maybe at Evo, Reggie or Sakurai just shows off a new trailer, like a new Echo Fighter, a new character, stages, anything new. They might show at least one or two characters, but I think other than that, it's just going to be, I think you have to wait till September. I think the next Nintendo Direct is probably in September. I think probably late August, later in the month of August, or probably early part of September. But other than that, I really like to know. I hope there is more games to come because I really like to do stuff. But other than that, I'm excited. I'm really excited for E3, especially in terms of other games. But other than that, I kind of do want to do more stuff, especially in terms of trying to. Other than that, I do want to play other games. I do want to try other content. Kind of give you guys stuff besides this, because one of the things is because this is a gaming channel, and it's not a Smash gaming channel. I do want to play casual other games and try out different kinds of games. At least, especially Resident Evils, especially the RE2 remake. When that comes out, I do want to try it out because I've never played a Resident Evil game, any of the Resident Evil games for that matter. Any of the Resident Evil games. Because of Evil games, I do want to try out the new, try out at least a bunch of other games. But that's pretty much my general thing, and a lot of this stuff. And like I said, a lot of pretty much donations would help out a huge ton. The HDMI switch, I forgot to explain. It pretty much will be, pretty much like, for example, I'm playing on, say, like, for example, say, I don't know, say, for example, like on playing Smash, when I play Smash Ultimate on Switch, and then switch to play Switch play RE2 Remake, pretty much. I don't know. I can, but other than that, I do want to try out. But that's pretty much all I got to say about everything that is gonna will be on my channel. Hope you guys. I will be back Sunday. So yes, I will be back on Sunday because I think what we'll do is probably watch pretty much Finals Day, the Grand Finals Day of Evo, and then go into some Smash, pretty much Smash 4, and play some Smash 4. Some cases we'll probably talk about the game, talk about what stuff was revealed, like the reveals and stuff, and then probably do some more stuff like say, and then I will be back on. I'll actually make the donation goal stuff and what's gonna happen. But if you do want to help me in terms of, I don't have like a Patreon, but one of these I do have is a PayPal.me account, which if you guys want to help me out with donations and stuff like that, pretty much you can go to my